There's something beautiful that happens when the noise of the world begins to quiet down. You begin to hear your own heartbeat again. You begin to feel the rhythm of life in a softer, slower way. And in those still moments, you might ask, what now, what next? Do I still matter? Let me answer that clearly and gently. Yes. You still matter. Deeply. Profoundly. Unquestionably. The world still needs your light. Not the light of youth, bright and bursting, but the light of age, warm and steady. You carry a flame that no one else does. A light shaped by loss and laughter, by time and tenderness, by failure and faith. And that light, it cannot be replaced. No app can imitate it. No machine can replicate it. No shortcut can skip to it. Because your light was earned. You earned it when you stayed up at night worrying about your family. You earned it when you worked long hours, not for glory, but for survival. You earned it through every broken heart, every goodbye, every brave new beginning. You earned it with every gray hair, every wrinkle, every tear you didn't let fall. And still, you shine. You shine in ways you may not even realize. When you offer advice, not because you want to control, but because you care. That is light. When you listen without trying to fix everything. That is light. When you show up for people, quietly, consistently, faithfully. That is light. When you share stories of a different time, when you help someone see that pain passes, that joy returns, that time heals. That is your light at work. And it is powerful. You might not be on magazine covers. Your name might not trend online. But in kitchens, on porches, in quiet rooms. You are a pillar. You are an anchor. You are the reason someone else can keep going. There are people walking through storms right now. Who need your voice. Your presence. Your peace. Because you've walked through storms before. And survived. That survival is not just for you. It is a gift to others. Your story can be someone else's lighthouse. Your scars can be someone else's map. Your experience can be someone else's saving grace. You may feel tired. You may feel like the world is changing too fast to keep up. But remember, wisdom doesn't need speed. It needs space. And when you speak slowly, softly, meaningfully, you remind us all to breathe, to think, to pause. That is light. The world is hungry for peace. And you, in your gentle way, carry it. You know that love matters more than wealth. That family means more than fame. That time spent is more valuable than money earned. These truths are the compass many have lost. And your light helps point the way back. Maybe you've been told to step aside. To retire. To fade quietly. But your soul didn't retire. Your spirit didn't fade. Your presence still holds power. You're not done giving. Not done shaping. Not done mattering. In fact, this might be the most meaningful chapter of all. Because now, you have perspective. You've seen what lasts, you've let go of what doesn't. You've learned to live in the small moments. To notice the beauty in ordinary days. To celebrate sunrises. To be thankful for health, for laughter, for peace. That is sacred wisdom. And the world needs more of it. We live in a time where people are overwhelmed. Chasing perfection. Living on screens. Afraid of slowing down. Afraid of silence. But you know that silence is where the soul speaks. And when you sit with someone in their pain, without needing to fix it, you remind them that they are not alone. That is light. You carry stories in your heart. Stories of love that survived storms, of friendships that lasted decades, of lessons learned the hard way, of grace that came just in time. Share those stories. Pass them down. Write them. Speak them. Because they are treasures. Your life is a testimony. You've seen the world shift and change. You've adapted. You've grown. You've endured. You've said goodbye to people you love. You've faced days you didn't think you could get through. But you did. You are still here. And that means something. That means everything. Your resilience is not just personal. It's generational. It's a torch passed on. So don't hide your light. Don't believe you've run out of purpose. You are still shaping lives. Still guiding hearts. Still building legacy. Every phone call. Every smile. Every prayer. Every act of kindness. Every word of encouragement. They are lights in someone else's darkness. And they last longer than you know. So what do you do with the rest of your time you love? You listen. You give. You forgive. You keep showing up. You keep choosing joy. You keep being honest. You keep growing. You keep shining. Because your light is needed. Now more than ever. And no matter how old you are, you can still grow. You can still learn. You can still bless. You can still surprise the world. You are not finished. You are not forgotten. You are not too late. You are still capable. You are still powerful. You are still essential. So take up space. Speak your truth. Laugh loudly. Love deeply. Dance slowly. Rest freely. And walk boldly. Because the world is better with your light in it. The world needs your wisdom. The world needs your presence. The world needs your truth. The world needs your story. And most of all, the world still needs your light. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more timeless wisdom. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Reading your comments give us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoy this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe and share. Thank you for spending these moments with us. Stay strong, stay wise.